Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roll for Puns Legacy of Emmuran. Today, we are looking at the humble beginnings of a blue dragon named Banpri, played by Nick.
Humble beginnings. Oh God. Okay.
Legacy of Emmuran is a custom campaign designed by me, and we're going to be exploring a couple of characters that are in this world and the adventures that await them. Today it will just be Nick. The next two sessions afterwards will each have Allison in one and Kyle in the next one, with the fourth session being the true first one where they will all be together. So let's start. Nick, are you ready for the start of your adventure?
As ready as I will ever be.
All right. So first, to give everyone a representation of what Emmuran is, I have a little picture to share.
Ooh, do I get to see it?
Yes. This is the overall world map of Emmuran.
Looks like a loading screen.
Yes, Nick. It has to load for you.
I
Let me
paid
know
good
when
money
you
for this computer, damn it.
Let me know when you can see it.
Oh, wow.
This is
Oh
Emmuran.
my. That is actually really cool.
This is just a representation of the map. As you can see, there are no cities or whatnot plastered onto it, as these are just the areas that exist within Emmuran. But our story today starts with a young draken named Banpri, who is located in a forest. The forest called Pure Hollow, which is now up on the screen for you all to see. And I'll share with Nick again in case he doesn't have it.
I pinned it.
Okay. Banpri, you've been employed with the guard for a number of years. You have just finished your patrol around the forest. You have come home, ate breakfast with your obnoxious red draken family, and went to bed
As much as I can.
as much as you could. Went to bed and and tried to get some good sleep. During the night, for somebody who doesn't dream very often, you had a very vivid dream. One could say a nightmare. As you start hearing screams in your dream, you get up, run outside with your maul. Everything's on fire. The forest, the houses. The silver and white drakens are spewing their cold breath, trying to contain the flames to no avail. Seeing as your powers would not be helpful here, you go try and round up some of the younger drakens and try and get them to safety. A few moments pass. Everything vanishes. You're surrounded by flames. A few moments later, darkness. As a man slowly walks towards you, he says, as you see him, "Come seek me out in Glassholt. My name is Abelim." You wake up in a cold sweat.
Oh. All right. So I just leap out of bed.
Yep.
Okay. What time of day is it, I guess?
It is crack of dawn.
Are my family up yet?
Oh yeah, you can hear your younger his brother, right? Oh my god, why have I forgotten this?
I have an extended family.
Yeah. Your younger brother making a lot of noise downstairs.
Okay. I'm going to like rub my face with my hands for a minute, get myself out of bed, get dressed, grab my hammer, still probably sweating, and go downstairs for food.
Okay. You do so. There's food on your plate, as is tradition in your household, and then a bunch of food on the table, which is already half eaten.
I'm gonna curse a draconic. I never get food.
Your father looks at you. Well, maybe you should get up sooner, you lazy bum.
That that's a fair point, and I completely understand where you're coming from. Thank you, Father. I will take this words to heart.
As he takes and stabs a large piece of ham and starts shoving it into his mouth.
I would like to literally pick up the entire table and walk with it.
Roll me a strength check. You know, you start to, and your father. Yeah, your father just takes the table from you.
Listen, old man, I'm taking this table with me. You can either get out of my way or allow this to happen.
Would you mind not? Or I could just hit you with the table.
Oh God, okay. That's fair. I'll set the table down. You win this time, old man.
As he goes and grabs another piece of ham.
Do you know if any of the village elders are awake yet?
Probably.
All
I
right.
mean, Erodus is generally up early to oversee some of the morning stuff. Why? What's up?
Oh, it's nothing. I just had a bad dream.
That's not like you. You never talk about dreams.
I
Do
know.
I have to
this
hit you
one
with
was...
this table?
No. I think Mom already did that last night. Might be the cause, actually.
She can get a bit headstrong.
Well, so can I, she said, after I broke the last one.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
All right. Do I have any duties today, or is it like a Saturday?
This is your day off.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna sadly eye the rest of the food and make puppy eyes until people are done eating, and if they don't give me any, I will walk outside and try to find the village elders.
As you after you eat what was on your plate, as you stare there looking at the food as it gets gobbled up, there's nothing left.
God damn it. All right. I will reluctantly walk outside.
As you start walking out, your sister Pothack says, with a mouthful of food, "You know, if you want food, you should just grab it."
I hate my family. I tried grabbing the table. You people wouldn't let me.
The table's not food.
It has food on it. It counts. It's my day off. I don't have to deal with this. Go outside.
As you walk outside, you see some of the local shop owners are opening doors and just getting ready for the day. You see farmers are out farming and trying to grow some food.
Okay.
Where are you heading?
Probably. Do I know if there's just one village elder, or is there like multiple? I probably should have asked that.
There is one, Orotus.
There is one. Okay. I will take the long way around to like eventually go and see him, but also just taking a nice long casual stroll to get like the atmosphere of the place. See, I guess, what everybody's up to while I walk by.
As you walk by, a couple people say hi. It's a rather standard day. Farmers are out farming, fishers are out fishing. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Yes?
I will stop in my tracks, and you said like I'm employed with the guard, right? Is there like a
Correct.
guard captain or anything?
The guard captain is near the elder's house. So if you want to stop there, you could.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop there first. I'll run. I'll suddenly like run and take off in that direction with the intention of asking if there's been any signs of threat lately.
Okay. So you head there. It takes a few minutes, but town's not very big, so it doesn't take too long at all. You arrive and you're greeted by one of the secretaries at the desk. Well,
Is
hello,
the captain
Banpri.
in? Hello.
Well, okay. Captain is doing some rounds at the moment.
Okay, do you know where he's at?
He left about 20 minutes ago, so he's probably just scouting the outside of the outer perimeter of the town.
I'll immediately take off running, not even know where I'm going, but try to find him. I have a one-track mind.
All right, so you head out. Why don't you make me an investigation check?
All right. Ooh.
No, it takes you but a mere few moments to find the captain of the guard, which you would know. His name is Zeus.
Okay. As I see him, I would be running up to him and yelling his name, Zeus!
Is that Banpri? Oh, hi, Banpri. You're off today. What are you doing here?
As I'm panting. I just wanted to, was there any, how do I phrase this? Everything okay today? Everything okay with the wife and kids? You doing good?
Yes. Are you okay? Did you get smacked by another table?
Maybe. I have an uneasy feeling. I guess it's probably nothing. Everything's good.
Everything's fine, but an uneasy feeling is something that, what's on your mind?
I just woke up. I had a bad dream, and it's not like me. I usually never have those, especially after my mother hit me with the table that one time. Dreams don't come easy to me.
May I make a suggestion and go visit go visit the village elder?
Oh, right. I was actually on my way to do that, and I forgot all about it.
Then why are you here?
Good point. Bye. Takes off running.
Why did we employ him? So you start heading off. You reach the village elder's place, which is the biggest building there. You see on the outside there's a bunch of trees, bushes, flowers. It's very nature-like. There's a lot of ivy coming up the building.
Okay.
And as you get a bit closer, you're stopped by two of the guards. Banpri, what are you doing here?
Is Erotis in? I need to see him immediately.
I mean, he's always here, but what's so urgent?
It wasn't a table. I got hit in the head with a dream. I mean,
You got
yes.
hit in the head with a dream.
Yes.
Right.
It makes perfect sense if you don't think about it.
But I do think about it. Echo, go see if Erotis is free. And the other green dragon runs in and goes checks to see if Erotis is free.
I'll cross my arms and like hurriedly tap my foot.
All right, Banpri, you're normally not like this. What's up?
I had a dream. Everything was on fire.
His eyebrow raises. Fire. What?
Yes, and I saw a man.
By fire, you don't mean that your house was lit on fire by your family, right?
No, I don't think so, but that's a good point. They have been known to do that once or twice.
It wouldn't be the first time we've helped rebuild that house. It used to look very nice.
Yes, it did. Now it's a small hut.
Yeah.
It used to be an actual house at one point in time.
It used to be the size of two houses at one point.
Yeah.
We gave up on that after the second burning.
I miss our second kitchen. I really do.
And as you say that, Echo, the other guard, comes and says, Orotis will see you now, Banpri.
I'll nod and follow, I guess, if he's leading me in, or just
That
walk in.
he just lets you go in.
All right, I'll just walk in.
All right, you walk in. Everything is made of wood, very nature-like. The deeper in you get, you see more trees, shrubbery, flowers, plants. And as you reach the big circular middle of the building, you see a Rotus, which,
D does he look like he's like meditating or busy or something?
for everyone to see, that's a Rotus. He is currently hands behind his back, patiently waiting. And
Oh,
as you come closer, he says, So, what can I do today for you?
I'll walk up towards him and sort of like give a polite kneel or a bow. I
Hmm.
had a dream about a man. Let let me rephrase that. That was not what I was trying to convey, dear elder. I had a dream where everything was on fire and there was a man. There's I don't know if that was much better.
A dream, fire, and a man. Did this man speak to you?
He did.
What did he
He
say?
uh he told me to seek him out in a place called, I think it was Glassholt? Glasshold?
Glassholt. I know of that place. Come, sit. As he flicks his hand, um, two two sets of vines form into chairs that allow you to sit.
I'm never gonna get used to that. I will sit down.
He takes a seat. So you saw our forest on fire, and
Our
this
village was
man.
destroyed.
Ooh, that's not good. And this man told you to seek him out, huh?
He did. He mentioned his name, but it forgot it. Started with an A.
Hmm. Well, how much do you know about prophecies? Chosen ones.
I know my mother once told me she'd hit me in the face with a table, and that definitely came to pass several times. Something tells me that's not the kind of prophecy you're referring to.
No. Do you remember during all of the meetings that we would have as a community, I would always have a really ornate staff. It would always be near me until about a year ago.
Would I remember that?
Roll a history check.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Okay.
you actually remember this. It was very nice looking.
I remember that staff. It was nice looking.
That staff is an ancient relic for our people. The only ones that can use it are the ones that it chooses. It was a staff for me, but it was a longsword for my predecessor.
It changes its form. Is that even possible?
It's made of ancient magic. It is a
Magic is a little beyond me.
it is a relic of enormous power. About a year ago, I lost the ability to use my staff. It vanished, and I knew the time would come that a new person was chosen.
What does that have to do with our village being destroyed?
If this vision that you had is truly a vision and not just a bad dream, you might be the next chosen person.
I mean, I could definitely see it. I am amazing after all.
Being a chosen person comes with a lot of responsibility. When I was first chosen, I was lost. My master was Interesting. She was the type of person to drop you off a cliff and say, "Have fun surviving." I'm not like that. I'm going to give you the guidance you need if you are the chosen person. But
My eyes
being
will widen as soon as he says the cliff part, and I'll lean in closer.
being chosen by the relic means you will be exploring the world outside our forest, going on great adventures, meeting new people. I met a large group of people, and we ended up saving the world. They're some of my greatest friends, and some of those memories are things that I will never forget.
With all due respect, I don't really think I need anybody else.
You'd be surprised at what's out there.
Fair
So,
enough, I suppose.
if you are the chosen one, a trial is to commence. A trial of the ancients. Do you accept?
Yeah, there's no trial I can't pass.
All right.
In fact, if you just wanted to skip the trial altogether and give me the relic, I wouldn't blame you.
But see, it's not my choice to give the relic. That is of our ancients.
Fine. I'll pass whatever test gets thrown at me.
We'll see. As he flicks his hand, the chair turns into a bed. Lay down.
I'll lay down.
As he walks closer, he puts his hand over you, speaks some arcane words as you start to drift to sleep. Next thing you know, you're in pitch black darkness, falling.
I will helplessly try to flap my wings.
Nothing happens. Few moments go by. You're still falling. Minutes feel like they're going by. A bright light starts to appear near going down. And as that does, in the back of your mind, so you are Banpri.
It's only fitting that you would know my name before I'd know yours. But yes, that's my name.
Do you think you are worthy?
I think I'm the best.
What do you bring that others don't?
I'm gonna falter a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
guess I don't really know how to answer that question. I
Are
guess I've
you
never really thought
able?
about that.
Are you able to brave the outside and the unknown?
I've always wanted to travel far from this place.
What drives your being?
I have to be the best. I will accept nothing less.
What is your biggest fear?
I will sort of shift my eyes around. 1 second, I'm looking through. My biggest fear. I guess if I had to come up with something, it would be finding out that I'm really not good enough. But of course, that'll never happen.
You hear laughing in the back of your mind as it goes quiet. The light starts getting brighter and closer. Eventually, you're consumed by white light. You blink, and you're surrounded by a bunch of trees, grass, forest, very dense. As you're sitting in a small circular area of grass.
I'll call out Erotus's name.
No answer. In the back of your mind, you hear, If you think you are worthy, prove yourself.
What did you have in mind?
Goes quiet. It
All right,
seems
I'll
like the area you're in expands a bit. To give you a good estimate, it's about 15-foot radius circle where it's covered by dense trees, bushes, vines. Looking at it, you don't think you'll be able to get anywhere unscathed. As you stand there in the middle, looking around, you start hearing rustling.
from the bushes like around me.
Yes. Yep.
I'll take the maul off if I have my maul. I'll take my maul off my back.
Yep. You grab your maul, and out comes a shadowy looking blue draken.
Does it look
Looks
familiar?
very familiar.
What is this supposed to be?
Looks
God.
very familiar. While it's been many years, that looks like your long lost brother.
I'll grit my teeth and I'll try to charge at it to tag it with the maul.
We're going to go into initiative.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. So it's a 15-foot radius, so there's no map. Pretty much wherever you go, you'll be able to hit. So we're just doing theater of the mind.
Okay.
All right, let me roll this initiative. Oh, yeah, no, he goes first. As you start running towards him, he steps out. Dear brother, why did you forsaken me? As he goes in for a punch into your gut. Where is it? There it is. Well, let's spare them for a change. Missing terribly. Bringing it to your turn.
So I guess like as he punches, I'll like quickly try to sidestep.
Okay.
And I will take my maul and I'll go to attack, but instead of actually hitting him, I'll stop it right before I do. What are you talking about?
Well,
and see if he answers.
You stayed in the forest. Mother and father joined me. Why? Why did you leave me?
I was a child. I didn't even know what was going on.
We could have been a family still, but you had to side with those snakes.
The village is my family, and I'll raise my maul up and go to attack him.
Go ahead. You didn't target him because I forgot to put him on the combat tracker. Let me see.
Oh.
Does a 16 hit? Yeah, that hits.
Am I targeting him? Okay, there we go.
Yep.
So do the damage.
Yep, do the damage.
I'll do non-lethal if I have to specify, although I don't think I have to worry.
Yep, that's fine.
So as I'm holding my maul up to his neck, I'll raise it up, but then I'll swing it horizontally, catching him in the stomach if I can.
So that's your answer, huh? Well,
were you expecting anything different?
I was expecting that you would place blood over Forrest. As he opens his mouth, lightning gathering up into it, and breathes the lightning all over you.
I'll like lower my hands as in like a bring it. Oh, he brought it. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, that's good.
So the
I thought
light
that was an attack roll.
so the lightning courses over your body. You are able to shake off the stun as the lightning damage still hits you. Really? Really? He
What did he
rolled
roll?
2 1s.
It didn't do the damage.
Well, that's
I'll
because
change it.
no.
No.
You succeeded on your dex save, so you take half damage.
Oh.
It's 2 lightning damage, so you take quarter because you're resistant to lightning, which means you took 0.
That's awesome. As I'm standing there and lightning's coursing over my body. Is that really all you've got?
As
And
as his turn ends, he looks at you, and you notice the wound that you inflicted start to heal a bit.
I don't even need my maul. I'm gonna throw down my hammer and punch him.
Okay. Roll roll the attack roll with your maul because it would still be the same type of hit.
Okay.
Which you hit, but since it's a punch, you only do 1 damage.
All right. I'll with my hands lowered, I'll take my right arm and punch it upwards, so sort of like uppercutting him.
So it's a fist fight you want.
You're the weak one here. You abandoned everything.
I wanted the greater good for our people. But Arotis couldn't see that we could be much more. As he goes in for a punch,
It's gonna turn into a slap fight.
he hits you. Hits you right into the stomach.
All right. I'll assume I'll double over for a second, and then I will punch him back. God.
This time, as you go to punch, he parries your punch out of the way with his arm. Cheap tricks won't work again. As he goes in. This time, as he's blocking, he goes into punch with his other hand. But you see it, and you're able to knock it out of the way.
And so the scrolls.
All right. If it's possible, after I block, I would like to grapple his neck with my frickin' tail.
Okay.
If that's a possibility.
Yeah. So you go take your tail to try and grapple him. Go ahead and make a, well, since it's grapple, we're doing strength checks. So go ahead and roll a strength roll. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. No, your tail wraps around his neck as he's there grappled.
I will bring him closer to me with my tail. I will never forgive you. And try and lift him up.
You are weak. You can never become as strong as I am.
Those are pretty tough words for someone who's being held in the air by my tail.
All right.
Yeah.
Bringing it to his turn. He's going to try and break the grapple. So, since he's trying to break it, go ahead and do a strength check. Nope, he's still... You can't beat me.
Tell me why you did it. Why you betrayed everyone.
I didn't betray anyone. I wanted us all to become stronger and be more part of the outside world instead of stuck into a forest.
Stronger. You think we can't be strong by hiding? I guess this will probably be about the only time I ever agree with you. and I'll try to pick him up and choke slam him into the ground.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check, and that will be your attack roll. Oh yeah, I know. You take your tail and you toss him head first into the ground. Go ahead and roll your maul damage, because that'd be around the same amount of damage.
Oh
Ooh.
God.
He's not looking too good as he's knocked on the ground.
As I like crater him into the ground, tell the two people that gave birth to you that I don't forgive them either, and I will never understand why you all left.
They left for something greater. They wanted to become stronger. And together we will.
As he says that, I'll like loosen my grip. I'll unwrap his neck from my tail, and I'll start walking away. I'll become stronger on my own. I don't need your help or anybody's. And I'll start walking away.
Are you turning your back to him and walking away?
Oh yeah, I'm giving him
Okay.
a full-on opportunity.
Okay. He's going to take a strike at you.
That's fine.
Missing, obviously.
As he goes
You
to punch
won't.
me, I'll like block it with my tail or something.
You won't get far in this world, you naive fool. And
We'll see.
as you start walking, you can only get so far because there's nowhere to go.
I'll walk to the edge and I'll be like, this really isn't how I pictured things going. I thought everything would change, and this. Oh fuck. Okay. I'll turn around.
And as you turn
really-
around, nothing's there anymore.
Whoa! What the?
And you hear in the
I'll
back
scream
of your
out
mind,
his name.
You hear in the back of your mind, interesting choices you have made. And as that is said, two paths show up before you, one leading to the left and one leading to the right. Make the right decision. Make the right choice.
Do the paths look the exact same?
Yep.
Well, you did tell me to take the right path. I'll take the left one. Fuck this guy.
So as you start going left,
And I'll say that out loud, by the way. I'll be like, so, you want me to take the right path, huh? And I'll immediately start walking towards the left one.
in case this changes your mind, the voice is the same voice from earlier, not your brother's.
No, that doesn't change my mind.
Okay.
I assumed.
I just want to make sure.
No, I assumed.
Okay. So you start walking down the left path, and it starts getting darker. The nature around you starts dying and withering. It starts turning into vines and thorns. You reach a dead end, and all of a sudden you start falling deep. You really can't listen to instructions, can you?
I choose my own path.
But I guess
Nobody tells me where to go.
that makes you you, huh? You have survived the trial of the mind and the trial of the body. But can you face the trial of the spirit? As you fall.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Am I still falling at this point?
Yes, you are still falling. As you're falling deeper, sploosh, you land into a bunch of water.
I will freak the heck out. I will start splashing all over the place, trying to gasp for air.
You're able to go through splashing, but eventually you regain your balance and start breathing normally.
trying to drown me. Who's using cheap tricks now?
As you regain your composure, you see in front of you this large, ancient blue dragon.
I will walk up to him, staring him fiercely in the eyes.
So, Banpri, an offspring of mine. How tough do you really think you are?
I'm the toughest. As I get closer.
Really? You think the toughness of you would be stronger than me?
I can prove it if you'd like.
Hit me.
I don't even need my maul.
I will make sure to hit you back.
Well, this is probably going to get me dead, but I'm going to do it. This isn't me, after all. This is my character. He would do this. But is raging a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
I'm a fucking rage.
Go ahead. Make sure to apply the effect onto you.
Oh, right. Okay. And yeah, that's self. Okay. And I'm going to punch him.
All right. Go ahead and roll the attack roll.
And so the scrolls have
My knuckles hurt.
like brother, because your brother rolled 2 of those. Well, there's your inspiration.
Yay.
Is that it? You puny thing.
I'll clench my fist, and if he allows me, I'll jump back and try to hit him with my breath weapon, but I know that's not how the turn order works.
Yeah, no, it's his turn.
I figured.
He's gonna look at you. You have the makings of a strong person. But you're not strong enough. As he is going to use his frightful presence.
Oh, God.
You failed. Man, with that -2 wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
You are now frightened for a minute.
Oh, God. All of a sudden, this fear that I've never known before.
Foolish child. You are talking to the one who created all blue dragons.
I will freak out, maybe like kneel down and cover, like put both of my hands on my head as like my eyes are just shifting in like full on fear. As I can just imagine hearing his voice like all around me.
Yep.
Do I get to attempt to break out of that? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Let me double check. Yes, you can. Though I'm going to tell you right now, for you, it is impossible.
Good to know.
You need to roll a 22 on a d20.
God damn it.
So no, you're frightened. For one that answered so truthfully and fought a foe they did not expect so admirably, you do act foolish in front of things stronger than you.
I'll freak out more, like I'll suddenly like whip my head around looking back and forth. I'll try to dig. I'll try to use my burrow speed to dig.
Okay. As you start digging, he follows.
What?
And he cuts in front of you. Where do you think you're going?
I will freak out and try to get back up. I will go right back the way I came.
And he comes back up as well.
As I get to the surface, I'll fall over onto like I'll fall down backwards.
Do you understand what it is to be powerful?
It's not about brute strength. It's about knowing your weaknesses.
I'm obviously frightened, so I'll be like, I have no weaknesses, as I'm like freaking out.
Your weakness is that you're scared right now. Deep down, you know there are things more powerful than you, but you head straight towards them like an idiot.
I have to prove I'm stronger than them.
There are ways to do that aren't just using your fists. Outsmart them. Be better than them.
I'll lower my head as he's talking.
Overpower them in ways that isn't just brute strength.
I was never one for thinking.
Doesn't mean it's not a time to start learning. If you go out into the outside world, you will see many things. Different races you've never thought imaginable. People that think very differently from us. This will be a good lesson for you.
I'll just stand back up, I guess, looking shaken.
And at this point, the fear drops from your body as you are no longer frightened. And your rage has definitely subsided by now.
So, I will ask again. What are you fearful from?
Things that I can't stand against. Things that are stronger than me.
That's a good answer. Now, while you are rough around the edges, I will confer my blessing upon you and the blessing of the dragons. Orotis will tell you more.
As his form shimmers out of existence.
While he's shimmering, I want to look at him and say, not today, not tomorrow, not the next day, but someday I will be stronger than you.
I look forward to it.
As he laughs as he vanishes.
I'm surprised I didn't die.
Darkness soon envelops you again. This time, instead of feeling like you're falling, it just feels like you're floating. A moment or two later, a room comes around you with a multitude of different large dragon statues, all staring menacingly at something on a pedestal.
All right, I will walk closer to the pedestal so I see what it is.
You get closer. There is a beautifully crafted maul on the pedestal.
Before I touch it, I will look to I will pay more attention to the statues. Like, are they one of each? Are they all
They are
blue?
all different ancient dragons.
Okay. So these are massive statues?
Yes. About as massive as the dragon you just saw.
Oh, wow. Okay. I will try to... What are they made out of?
They're made out of some are made out of stone and some are made out of metal.
Okay, so they're all different.
Yeah. You can assume, based on the knowledge you do know of dragons, that the ones made out of metal are probably the metallic versions, and the ones made out of stone are the chromatic versions.
Okay. I'll finish looking around and I'll take my right hand and I will place it on top of them all.
Okay. As you finish taking around and understanding how small you seem in this large room with these large statues, you go put your hand on the maul. You lift it up and you get a good look at it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
The two ends are two dragon heads. You pick it up and you start to feel empowered.
I will take my old one and I will put it in the spot where I took the new one.
Okay? You go ahead and do that. Why is that unidentified? That should have been identified. Whatever. As you take it, you see, as you go to place your other maul down, two burlap sacks sitting there now.
I'll be like really confused. I'll take my old maul, I'll set it down, and I will pick up one of the burlap sacks. This wasn't here a moment ago.
Which one are you taking, the left or the right?
I'll take the right one this time.
Okay. The right, you pick it up, and as you pick it up, you hear a little bit of jingling. Do you open it?
I'll set it down and I'll pick the other one up, and I'll see if it jingles.
It doesn't jingle, but there is something inside. Just a single thing.
I'll look towards the statues and I'll sort of call out, "Are you asking me to make a choice?" And I assume nothing answers back.
Nope, nothing answers back.
I'll take the one that I first picked up, the jingly one.
All right, you pick it up. Inside is a red fluid potion in 20 gold pieces.
Okay. And is the other one still there?
Yes, it is.
I will pick it up, but I will look for the because you said there's statues of all the different dragons. I'll find the blue one, and I will politely set the burlap sack in front of the statue of the blue dragon, bow my head, and then walk back towards the pedestal, pick up my maul.
All right, as you do so, you put down the sack. You hear in your mind, "Take it. It is yours."
I'll stop in my tracks and turn back around and pick it up.
Do you look inside the bag at all?
No, I would just put it in my pocket.
Okay. So as you put your old maul down where you got your new one, and you take the two bags, everything starts to go black again. As when you blink, you awaken and you're back next to a Rotus.
I'll like shoot straight up and look around. I assume I'm sweating profusely.
You are sweating and there's a beautiful new maul in your hand.
That was real. As I look at them all.
In a sense, it is real, but also not real. As you notice that the little bit of damage you took does not seem to exist. Whoops.
No, instead you're dying.
What did you see? I see you have a new maul there.
I'll remember the fight with my brother, and sort of like I saw. Never mind. The only important thing I saw was a really big blue dragon.
Oh, did you meet an ancient blue dragon? The one who is responsible for the blue dragons?
Yeah, he was stronger than I am.
That will happen.
I punched him. It probably wasn't the smartest decision I've ever made.
We all do stupid things during the trials. I was met face to face with an ancient green dragon. I tried to outwit him. It didn't work.
He told me, ironically, that I need to get smarter.
Well, seeing as your first instinct was to punch a giant blue dragon, that's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. And if I can, I'll turn around, like I'll turn, like shift on the bed so I can stand up. I'll stand up and I'll sort of throw them all over my shoulder. All right, now just point me in the direction of things that I need to smash so I can save the village.
First, you might want to take some time with that mall. Get to understand it. It looks like you have 2 new bags on your side as well. You'll also want to take a bit of time and prepare to go out in the outside world.
This mall's the same as my other one. Every mall's the same.
No. The relics are very different. You'll want to take some time with it. Just
I guess I could
sit in
swing
its
it around a few
presence.
times.
Sit in its presence for about an hour. Get to understand it, and you'll understand why it's different.
Fine. But after that, I'm leaving immediately to stop whatever's coming.
If your vision is anything like the one I had, you have time. Prepare. You will want to bring food, rations, and supplies with you if you're leaving the forest. Meet me back here tomorrow and we will discuss what you should do on your way out.
Fair enough.
Go get some rest. I will let the guard know that you are free from all guard duties from now on.
I just got fired?
Not fired, but you have a more important job.
Oh, I like the sound of that, yes.
Now go. Spend some time with them all. Get prepared. And we'll talk tomorrow.
I'll nod as I walk out and put them all on. I assume I have some kind of mall holster on my back.
Yeah.
And I will walk towards what is left of the family house.
Family house is still fine. You walk in.
Kick down the door.
Nobody's home at the moment. They're all out doing their things. Because it's only been about 2 hours since you've left. Even though for you it feels like you've been gone all day.
I'll look around the entryway or whatever. Notice that everybody's gone. I'll go to the fridge, see if I can gather any food, and I'll just take a hoard of food, if there's any food and drink, up to my room, and then I will sit them all down and I will stare at it for an hour.
So the food you find, you're able to find 2 steaks, a carton of water, and some bread.
See if I get breakfast now, damn it.
And then you head up and you sit with them all.
I will be sitting like across from it with my arms crossed, just staring at it.
So an hour goes past. And you're going to love this.
Oh, that's cool. Once per year. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Let's call it your get out of jail free card.
That's fair. Okay. So I understand that one.
Yep.
This one, like the Blue Dragon's breath attack.
Mm-hmm.
4 sight. What is 4 sight? I can't remember.
Click the dragon head icon.
I did. It says a module you're attempting to use is not loaded. I must not have anything loaded.
Oh, yeah, probably because you changed your username. Is there a button that says load module?
There's a
if
check mark. Oh no, that just says okay.
Because normally if I try to click something...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't be surprised. Has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage. For 8 hours.
Yes, and it's not concentration.
Okay. That's cool. So can't be surprised. Has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and things have disadvantage. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
All right.
And as you sit with the mall, you know that you have the choice of using one of those options, and it takes 365 days to recover.
Jesus.
It is currently 30 days away from being able to be used.
That's fair. You know me. Day one. Ah!
Yeah. But the ability to shoot your dragon's breath into the maul to change it into that of a red dragon's, that can be done right away.
Okay.
So that way,
So it's like one head blue and one head red.
no, they're just two very ornate dragon heads. But if you breathe your lightning into it, it will come out as scorching fire.
Okay, that's awesome.
And as you're sitting there, because you're a little impatient, you'd probably be tapping your foot a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the taps was a bit too hard, and one of the bags that you got fell down.
And stuff starts rolling out.
And a single shimmering red orb rolls out of it.
As I see it, I'll look at it like dumbfounded, and I'll pick it up with my hand and sort of stare at it.
How long do you stare at it?
Oh God, okay. I'll look at my maul, look at the orb, look at my maul, look at the orb, and I'll keep staring at it for an hour.
Okay. So, you stare at it for an hour, and you realize it's this.
Ooh, that's awesome. Okay.
Now, during that hour, do you slot it into your weapon? As you know, as you would have the knowledge now that that could go into the weapon.
Yeah, I'll try and force it in there.
No need to force it. Just
strict style.
It just slots in. And now, once per day, when you hit a creature with a critical hit, you can add an extra d6 of damage.
Even after I've identified it or whatever, I would still just be staring at it literally all day, maybe even expecting anything else to happen, just because it's such a strange thing. I'll do that until my family gets home. And I'll be impatient the entire time, slapping my tail on the ground, etc.
All right, I'm going to drop that stuff into your inventory and take out your old maul, since you have lost that. And quite a few number of hours go by. And the first ones home are your two older sisters.
I would be ignoring them. I would still be staring at them all.
You're staring at them all as you hear, Podhack, how did you get trapped in your trap again?
Wait, what? This actually sounds like a good story. I'll start running off, and I'll think about taking them all, but I'll realize my family hasn't seen it yet. I'll take them all. I'll put it under my bed because I know my family, and I'll pull down the covers on my bed so that they cover the space between the, you know what I mean, like the space under.
Yeah.
And I'll run to hear exactly what's going on.
Well, so I was setting up the trap, and there was this really delicious looking bear, and he was getting close, but he missed it. So I went to go try and get his attention to go towards the trap, and I may have accidentally stepped in the trap. And now
My
it's
God.
on my foot. As you see, there's this large bear trap on her foot.
My God.
Can you help take it off, please? No, it's funnier this way. You're cruel.
I will walk over and try to pry it open. You know, you're supposed to be catching bears with these, or men. Men is also acceptable. If you could find one that's rich and could support the rest of the family, that'd be great. So I try to pry it open.
You pry it open, no problem. Well, I thank you, Banpri, though the comments was unnecessary. As your mother walks in, as you're holding this bear trap.
She walks in. I'll look at her, look at it, hide it behind my back.
Oh, don't tell me that she got trapped again.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Hey, go wash your foot up.
I keep telling her she needs to trap a good man with this, and I'll shake it and get a rich man and support the entire family.
As she walks by, she conks you on the head.
Ow.
I'll be making dinner here soon. And she heads
I'm
into the
gonna
kitchen.
realize I just raided the fridge. I need to go. I got some guard stuff I have to do. Actually, I'm not hungry. I'm gonna walk upstairs, grab my maul, and try climbing out the window.
As you start climbing out the window, you see your dad. Banpri, what are you doing? And he's holding a very large creature dead. You're gonna miss dinner.
Oh. Yes, I'm like halfway out the window. How much is that enough for all of us?
If you're quick.
Listen,
he
I need to
walks
tell you
in.
something. I raided the fridge. Mom's not gonna be happy. I mean, there is nothing left.
I mean, there wasn't much left to begin with.
That's fair. I'll start climbing back in. I thought she was going to beat me to death with the table.
She probably still will, but that's nothing new.
That's fair.
As he walks in and heads to the kitchen, and as you can hear screams of joy coming from your mother, as she hasn't had this delicacy in a while.
All right. I will. I don't know if he saw the maw because I would have grabbed it before I started climbing out the window, but I'll place it back before I go. Which probably makes me late. As I'm running, I would like to literally dive on top of the table because I'm getting food. Damn it!
You dive on top of the empty table.
God.
as your mother starts coming in with one of the plates. Banpri, do I have to hit you over the head with the table again?
No. Climbs down from table. Damn it.
Now go wash up.
Head looking down, goes to wash up.
And as you come out, you see table is set, food's on the table, everyone has food on their plate. All right.
Oh, right. I was early.
Dig in.
I will immediately jump on top of the table again.
As you go to do so, you start to see the evilest look from your mother.
I'm a grown man now, damn it.
You are still but a young boy.
I am getting this food. You can try and stop me, or you can get out of the way.
You start seeing a bit of flames come from her mouth.
I'm not afraid of you. My voice changes really high-pitched as I start sweating profusely.
So do you try and hop on the table?
No. I go back down. I will attempt to hurry and eat as fast as I can and grab more before it's all taken.
Roll me a general dexterity check.
Oh, God.
Best part is you could have used your advantage, but that's fine. Yeah, you start eating, but your mind is distracted by the fire, not only from your dreams, but also from your mother's mouth. And you're able to get a little bit extra, but you weren't quick enough to get a lot extra.
While everybody's eating, I'll set I assume I have utensils. I would set like my fork down or whatever. There's been something I've been meaning to ask you, actually, Mother.
And that is?
What do you remember of the people who gave birth to me?
Oh, that was what?
205 years ago.
200 plus years ago. What I remember was that good-for-nothing brother of yours brought a filthy, shady as shit human into this forest who attacked our elder. And then,
Are all humans bad?
as far as I'm aware, no. But this one, you could see how evil he was just by looking at him.
And
then,
my parents?
within a month of your brother being banished, they left. Never heard from him again. You were left all alone.
So they left me.
As far as we know, we have no idea what happened.
I'll stop eating. Thank you. I'm not really hungry. And I'll get up and walk up to my room and go to sleep.
And as soon as you walk up, they see there's still a little bit of food left on your plate. Free game! And start fighting over it.
Oh my god.
Alright, you head to your room.
I assume it's like around nighttime or something like that.
Yeah, it's around 8, 9 o'clock at night.
I'll try to go to bed early.
Alright, you sleep. Have a relatively peaceful sleep. But in the back of your mind, you do hear the voice of your brother that you heard during the trial. It haunts you a bit.
I assume I would be tossing and turning like crazy.
A little bit, yeah. As it was just very unnerving experience for you. And then the morning rises and you wake up.
I will shoot up, probably sweating.
A little bit, not as much as yesterday.
I will go and wash up and then head downstairs, see what the family's doing.
The table is being set with more food. And as you wash up a bit, you get food, you eat. There's a knock at your door.
I'll get it, and then I'll stand up and check the door.
Zeus is standing there. Banpri.
Listen, I know I was fired.
I've already heard. Okay. You weren't fired. We're here to escort you. As Orotis wants us to get you there early this morning.
Early? That's fine. Let me just say bye to my family and I'll be outside in a minute.
We can accommodate that.
I'll sort of close the door and I'll walk into the dining room. I have some business I have to attend to. I don't know how long I'll be gone, and I assume everybody's like ignoring me as they're like eating and fighting over the food.
They're eating, fighting, but they're still listening.
I'll be home as soon as I can. And I'll walk and I'll take one last look back and then I'll open the door. All right, I'm ready.
And as you walk out and the door closes. You hear your youngest brother, "See you at dinner," and the door closes as they
my heart will like grip inside of my chest, and I will not answer.
as they probably have the feeling that you're just going to be out for a few hours.
Yeah.
And you're led to a Rotus, who greets you. So, Banpri, do you have everything you need? Did you
starts looking through my bag?
Have,
I was supposed to go shopping and whatnot.
I figured this was going to happen. So, I got a couple of things for you. Mainly, and tosses you a bag. Those are 20 days worth of rations.
Thank you. I got distracted.
It doesn't surprise me. So, do you understand the purpose of that relic and how powerful it truly is? It's not an ordinary maul.
I understand that it's not an ordinary maul. That's about as far as my understanding goes.
But you know it is much more powerful.
Yes. I've stared at it for... Starts counting on my fingers.
And he takes a look at the maul. Oh, I see you've already gotten one of the additional items for your relic.
Yes, if it fits, stick it in. That's what my dad told me.
No. There are certain orbs spread throughout the land. As far as I'm aware, every time a new owner is chosen for a relic, the orbs vanish and scatter throughout.
There's more of those?
Dozens. They all do very different things. Some are able to cast healing magic, some do a lot of damage. Some are very utility-based.
So you've had them before as well?
Yes. You can fit 3 of them onto a weapon. You will probably come across many of them, as they only show themselves for relic holders.
So nobody else can find them?
They can find them, but they'll just look like little old marbles. Whereas to you, they will be shimmering and look powerful.
I see.
You may very well find some of these in random shops. High-level mages are able to sense magic within them even if they can't use them. So keep an eye out. They'll be rare, but you might be able to find them. So,
all right, I will put everything in my bag and sort of be like adjusting my bag and maul and stuff.
Yeah, I've adjusted your rations.
30 rations, thank God.
So, do you remember where you're supposed to go, Banpri?
Glassholt.
Glassholt. Do you remember who you were supposed to meet?
No.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the answer for that, so you'll have to remember.
That's fair.
Glassholt, traveling by foot from here, if nothing strange has happened to the terrain in the couple... how long has it been now? Oh, it's been a good 900 years since I've stepped outside this forest.
Drops Maul on the ground. Picks Maul back up.
If the terrain hasn't changed too much, you should be able to get to Glassholt. Unless they've changed it. And if they've changed the name of Glassholt, well, then this is not going to help you. But go north. It'll be about a month's journey. On foot.
what should I expect as far as when I get there?
Well,
Never been outside this village.
you'll see sights you've never seen before. People you've never seen. Races you've never seen. Take it in. Don't be quick to attack everything that you see unless it is hostile. Then defend yourself.
My mind will flash back to the dragon. Yeah, that's good advice.
A lot of people out there can become unlikely allies. I traveled in a group with what was it? 6 other people. It was fun. Those were fun times. Which, speaking of, you might even meet some of them. While most things can't live as long as drakens, relic holders are interesting. I've kept in contact with a lot of them. They've actually kept their youth.
How is that possible?
Apparently these relics, while we have them, stop aging. Natural aging.
I guess for us, we wouldn't really notice for a while.
No. But that's why I still look so young and in shape. But for something like a human or a mermaid, they can live much longer than anything their species is normally able to.
Should I seek out this group you're traveling with?
Only if you come across them. They'll have a much better knowledge of the world than I do, but right now you have a mission. You have to seek out this person that has called for you in your dream.
All right, well, if my family asks, tell them it's because they never let me get more food at breakfast or dinner or lunch. And then I'll wait to see if he has anything else to say, and if he doesn't, I'll start walking.
Very well, I will tell them. Last thing I will tell you. I will be sending word to my old master, who held the relic before me. She may seek you out, 'cause she is an interesting person. And
This
she
is
might...
the one that pushed you off a cliff.
Yes. She will want to see your worth. So, before you meet her, figure out who you truly are and what you want to become.
I already know the answer to those questions. And then I'll start walking.
As you start walking, he says, "Being out there may surprise you. You'll learn a lot. Be safe,
I'll just
Banpri."
sort of like as he's talking and keep walking.
As you walk out, you head towards the edge of the village and to the edge of the forest, where you meet 2 guards. "Banpri, it's been an honor. We'll see you again soon."
Soon it is.
And
I'll nod.
And one of the other guards, kind of dressed in wizardy robes, come up. "After you." And part of the barrier shimmers away, letting you pass.
I'll take a deep breath and I'll start walking.
As you walk outside, the barrier closes, but because you have knowledge of it, you still know where the forest is. The world looks so vast. You see a blue sky traveling as far as the eye can see. You see off in the distance a dirt road, trees scattered throughout, and what looks like a very large body of water off in the far distance. A sight that you've never set your eyes on before.
Probably start hyperventilating a little bit, just because of like how I'm used to being clustered, and this is just like miles and miles and miles of like openness.
Do you start heading out?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You start walking forward. As you left, the guards pointed you in the direction of north, as you had no idea where north was.
Yep.
And you start walking. Night comes. You find a nice tree to sit next to. Couple days pass. As you start hearing clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. As this weird-looking animal comes riding by with a humanoid and a cart to start going past you.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. And I'll sort of walk up to them, and this will probably get me killed, but I'm going to attempt to just throw the horse over my shoulder and walk away with it. I don't know that there's laws.
As you walk up, you go to pick up the horse. Hey there, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. Is this yours?
Yes?
Oh.
What? Who are you? What are you? And what are you doing with my horse?
I'm sorry. I just saw this magnificent beast, and I've never seen it before, and I wanted to collect it.
How have you never
Actually-
seen a horse before?
Speaking, is he wearing like armor?
No, not that
No?
you
Well,
see.
He's like a human or something, though, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, yeah, I've never seen you before either. I'll try to grab him and throw him over my shoulder.
What are you doing?
I'll just keep walking. Wait, can I carry you and the magnificent beast? I'll try to grab him and the horse and keep walking.
Out from the back of the cart, you let them down right now. What do you think you're doing?
I'll turn towards the voice.
And he has a crossbow aimed at you.
Oh. I'll set them down. I'm sorry, I've just never seen these things before, and I just wanted to, collect them.
And what you're looking at now is a dwarf. Never seen it before in your life.
I'm sorry, have you finished growing? Are you gonna get any taller?
Yes, this
Why?
is as tall as I will get.
You're so little.
The
Why
fuck
are you
are
like
you?
that? Why are you
I-
like that?
I'm a dwarf. Everybody knows dwarves. The
I
fuck
don't
are
know
you?
dwarves.
I've never seen anything like you before. And here you go, making off with my employer and his horse.
Listen, I don't feel like we're on the same level here.
No, you're an idiot, and I'm not. You're going off making off with somebody's horse.
I'm gonna have to ask you to put the wooden thing down. Wait,
And
I'd probably know what a crossbow is.
Yes, you would know what a crossbow is.
Put the crossbow down.
Not until I know that my employer's safe, and his horse is safe, and you're not going to cause us trouble.
I'm not gonna cause anybody trouble. By
Well,
the
I don't
way,
know,
how do you feel about traveling?
Excuse me?
Do you like going places?
No, I hate it. That's why I'm going places.
I like your answer. And I'm gonna try and he's probably gonna shoot me, but I'm gonna try picking him up and carrying him with me.
As soon as you get closer, he shoots.
That's fine.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does. Ow.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Ow.
What do you think you're doing?
I'll try and pick him up and toss him over my shoulder. I like you.
I will stab you.
Sure you will. I'll start walking down the road with him.
As you
Listen,
hear a
everything's
thunk,
okay.
and as a dagger goes into your skin for 1 piercing damage.
All right, little man, you're starting to piss me off.
Put me down!
Oh, I'll put you down. I'll turn around. I'll try and toss the motherfucker like a football. I'm gonna yeet him to his companions.
God. Make a strength check.
I'd like to use inspiration.
Go right ahead. Oh god.
I am going to throw this man so far. God damn it. No, I dropped in that one. That's a good thing.
Whoosh! And you throw him about 30 feet. The fuck?
I don't like your manners. And then I'll turn around and keep walking.
The fuck was he? I've never seen somebody with those kind of features before, and how stupid was he? Ugh.
As I'm walking away, that's a fair point.
And then, about 20 minutes later, you hear clip, 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 as the horse and stuff goes by really quickly.
He goes, but he's like in the same direction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward. He flies by. Do I see the dwarf?
Yes, he's trained at you with his crossbow as you, in the back.
I'll just raise my hands up.
And then they go off into the distance.
Rodus was right. There's some real strange things in this place. I'll keep walking.
God damn it. About a week passes, so we'll just long rest ya. And about a week goes by, and you're walking. You've been on this dirt path for the majority of the time, and you hear more clip clop clip clop clip clop as another buggy comes strolling up.
I must have clip clops. I'll be standing firmly in the middle of the road.
Excuse me, who are you?
You're excused. And I'm gonna try grabbing his horse and taking it.
I don't think so, as he pulls out a hand crossbow and points it directly at your head.
Why does everyone have these?
Because it's dangerous out here.
There's nothing dangerous out here. Give me your
You're
fucking horse.
dangerous. Don't take my horse.
Listen, how
That
much
is
for the clip
against
clopping?
the law.
I don't know who the law is, but I assure you, I'm not afraid of it.
The law is what gets you thrown in jail or killed.
So can I have your magnificent clip cloppies too?
No.
Keeps walking. I will get me one of those.
There, stallion. It's fine. And they start dashing ahead of you.
Why is everybody going this way? Oh, probably because I'm going towards some kind of major city.
Another couple nights go by. And as you're kind of camping out and getting ready to sleep, you hear some rustling in some nearby bushes.
I will shoot straight up, and I won't draw my maul, but I'll have my hand on it. And I'll just sit there silently looking in the direction where it's coming from.
Okay. So, as the rustling goes on, you're holding the maul. You hear some, let's see here. You hear Draconic. You think he notices us? No. He looks stupid. We can take him.
I'll take my hand off my maw. I must just be imagining things. And I'll purposefully turn my back. And I'll cross my arms.
Okay. Why don't you roll initiative?
All right. Time for a 3 or a 13. That works.
It's not bad. So as you do that, he's gonna do that, and you feel something whiz past your head. Little rock goes past your head. Uh-oh. And do you turn to see what it is?
If it was a rock, could I have tried to catch it with my tail?
Make a dexterity check. Yeah.
Oh.
You catch it with your tail. Oh no.
I'll drop the rock into my palm and turn around. Did
And
you drop something?
You see a dragonoid-looking thing. Nope, that came from over that way, and he points to the north.
Thank you. And I'll drop the rock and I'll walk towards that direction.
So, all right, so it's your turn.
He told me it came to the... Wait, let me roll insight. Yeah, he told me it came to the north. I'm going that direction.
All right, the north is that way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
And as I walk by him, I'll give him a nod like, thanks, brother.
And so because you start walking past, you hopefully, let me see here. You feel something hit your back as another one comes and stabs you in the back. Ooh, that one hurts.
Oh, that did hurt. Ow.
Quick, get him! We can take his things!
You're going to wish you hadn't done that. And it's my turn, right?
No.
No? Oh, God, I am going to die.
As this one makes himself known. I'll be there in a moment!
Oh, God.
As you turn around and you say what you had to say, you see another one pop out.
Oh.
And this one goes for a dagger hit. Ooh, that hits. Ha! Take that!
Oh, ow. Okay. Let me read some of my stuff here.
We will take your things and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Well, then. Oh, God, more?
Oh, this one's Kobold 5. Now it's your turn.
I'm almost dead. Jesus. Okay. All right, drinking a potion is like a bonus action?
Yep, in my games it's the bonus action.
All right, I'm going to drink my potion of healing.
Okay.
So what is that? 2d4 plus 2.
Hold on 1 second. Did I not? I did not. 1 second. 2d4 plus 2 to self. There, you can just roll that on your actions.
Okay. So I'll take out the potion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go, hey, want to see something real cool? And I'll put the potion up to my lips. I'll drink it. And then I will immediately use my dragon's breath.
Okay. So I think you'll be able to hit the 3 in front of you, but not number 8.
Yeah.
All right.
And
2 failed, 1 succeeded.
all right. So push damage and then push the stunned effect, or push the effect first and then the damage. I don't know how that works.
Push stunned and then damage.
Oh.
1 second, I have to see, because breath attack.
Oh, so he still takes the lightning damage, or is supposed to on a successful save.
Yep. Because there's no way to actually program that in. It was 6 to which one was that? Which one succeeded? Number 5. Oh yeah, he's dead. So you killed 2 of them, or 3 of them. This is why I wasn't worried throwing 4 at you. Oh no. As 3, they all fall to the ground electrified.
I'll look towards the other one, and I'll sort of do the come here motion with my finger, and I'll go, come here.
Yeah, no, they are not intelligent or wise. He is going in. He is going in for the dagger. Oh, no. Nope, he missed. You see the dagger coming, you whap it out of the way with your tail. Oh, no.
I'm going to grab him by the throat and attempt to lift him off the ground.
All right, grapple check, strength. Oh, no, strength roll.
No!
Hold on. He has a strength of 7, so you could still win this. Oh my god. He rolled a natural 2 with a -2. He rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
You take him by the throat with your tail.
I caress his neck. I'm gonna lift him up. Drop the dagger.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to drop the dagger. Would that
Dagger's dropped.
Okay, good.
Don't kill me.
I won't kill you. I don't think I've ever seen something like you before. You're coming with me. And I'll start walking with him in my tail.
What?
You're mine now. Start walking. Not even gonna bother to loot the other ones. Just keep walking.
Yeah, he's gonna try and break out. So go ahead and roll another strength check. Oh no. Don't worry. He rolled a 1.
You you break out and I'll kill you. Mine now. And I'll keep walking with him.
He's gonna keep trying to break out. He doesn't know what you are and he wants out.
Alright, that's fair.
Alright. He has a good chance. Roll again. Fuck!
Alright, I'm not gonna release him with my tail, but I will lower my tail so that he can put his feet on the ground, and I'm gonna attempt to knock him out with a punch to the face. Like knock him unconscious.
So you're punching him to knock him unconscious.
Yes.
Okay.
Which will do 1 damage, and I'll have to do it repeatedly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna rage while I do it because I can.
Oh no. That means if you apply the effect, I believe that means you do 3 damage.
Oh.
Because you get a +2 with your melee.
Right. Well, I'm specifying non-lethal.
Yep,
I just
that's
want to
fine.
knock him unconscious.
That's fine.
I roll with my mauls.
Yeah, because it'd be the same thing, basically.
Why can't I find my maul? Because my weapons have vanished. My weapons have vanished. What the heck?
What did you... No, it's up at the top.
Not for me. My weapon's gone, and when I hit the magnifying glass, it just says weapon meta. And then it tells me the crit.
Oh, click on weapon itself. The weapon's name itself. You have it... you probably have it collapsed.
I'm
So you
clicking.
see the...
Oh, God. I am, and like it works with other things. Like if I click on my barbarian, my rage is gone, but the weapon... Oh, it's because you took my maul off, and we never coded the other one.
No, the other one's coded in.
Is it? It's not showing up.
How about
There we
now?
go. Now it's there.
It was there for me. I don't know why it wasn't there for you, but okay. We fixed it.
That was odd. All right.
Yeah, you hit.
And it does what, like 3 damage?
3 damage. He's not looking so great.
All right. I know he gets a turn now, but I'm going to pull my fist back and get ready to hit him again.
he's gonna try and escape. Yep. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Also, I'm raging. Don't I get advantage on strength checks?
Yeah, you get, yeah, it should automatically parse, just roll strength check. Yeah. And your turn again.
Oh! I think he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Fucking knock all his teeth out. That's better. I'll just drag his, I will continue walking while dragging his crumpled body behind me.
Okay. Well, it is nighttime, so you do need sleep.
Oh, damn it. I didn't think about that. Do I have rope? I have rope. All right, I'm gonna tie him to a tree.
Okay, you tie him to a tree.
I will be right back real quick.
Let me just hit that so I know how to edit that.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, you're back already? Cool.
Yep. The cats started fighting, and then they're like, no, we're gonna be good.
Okay.
Yes, I will tie him to a tree and go to sleep.
All right. While you're asleep, a couple hours pass, he regains consciousness.
I'm assuming he gets out and either tries to kill me or run away.
Let's see. We're going to attempt this 3 times. Yeah. So on his second attempt, about 5 hours in, he slips out of the rope. And you wake up and there's no dragonoid thing there.
He spoke Draconic. I really wanted to keep him. I will gather up the rope and keep going. Sad.
All right, you keep going. Time goes on. And eventually you make it to Glassholt. You see a pretty good-sized town, much bigger than your town. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, people coming and going, and you see some guards in armor at the front, and as you come up, they say, "Hello there, you are very different."
Yes, hello. Have you by chance seen a dragonoid-looking creature?
I'm looking at one.
No. This one was different.
Descriptive much?
What, like 4 feet tall? Had an attitude problem. Kept throwing rocks at me.
Are you talking about kobolds?
Possibly. Would I know what kobolds are?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
We haven't seen kobolds around here in quite some time. We also haven't seen anything that resembles you, ever.
And then I'll start walking away.
Walking away, like inside the town or out of the town?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
they're like guarding the gate. I'll try and walk past them.
They're just very perplexed, but don't do anything to stop you. And as you walk by, they say, "Don't cause any trouble."
I'll flick my tail as like an acknowledgement that I heard them, and then just continue walking.
All right. So now that you're in town, what do you do?
I will. That's a good question. I have been let loose. First, I'm gonna just look at everything because I assume I have never seen anything like this.
No, you see buildings made out of stone, rock, wood, all various different types of materials. You see tons of shops. There looks to be like a bunch of shops in one area, and there's a bunch of people yelling like, buy now, come in, blah. And it's just very rowdy, very different from the more quiet forest that you were in.
I'm going to be walking, putting my hands on every building, grabbing every passerby, looking them over, then releasing them. and walking through crowds, just grabbing random people, looking them like, no, no, no. And then like sort of giving them like a small push out of my way.
You do that for a few minutes, and then a guard stops you and says, "What are you doing?"
I am walking. What are you doing?
Why are you grabbing people and looking at
Yes.
them?
I'm gonna grab him and just sort of look him over. I'm sorry, I've just never seen these things before.
And we haven't seen you before. What are you?
Fair question. Starts walking away.
That, halt, right there, stop.
Turns back around. Can I help you?
What are you?
I am a guard by trade.
Okay. I meant your race.
What's that supposed to mean?
The being that you are. You're not human. You're not elf or dwarf. What are you?
I am a clip-clop creature, as I remember the horses. Am I free to go now?
Not until you tell me what you are.
What do you think I am?
Frankly, you look like a dragon.
Well, then I guess that's what I am.
You would know what you actually are. You're not
I know.
that stupid. Okay.
But that doesn't mean I want to start telling everybody.
That's fair. I just want to make sure you know that revelation.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Follow the rules. Don't grab people. And if you do anything suspicious, we will be on you. Do I make myself
sort of-
clear?
Yeah. Got it.
As they walk off, you continue looking around. Why don't you go ahead and make me a investigation check, because I'm sure you're looking for the person you're trying to find.
Yep.
About another 10-15 minutes go by, and you see somebody that looks very similar to who you saw in the dream, sitting on a chair on the porch of their house.
I will immediately run up to them, like
And-
full-on sprint.
As you start running, he stands up and says, "Ah, you have arrived."
As I'm running up to him, I'll just sort of stop and start panning. Ugh. Oh, apparently it's my turn. Oh, that's probably
No.
not good.
No, I just took you off the combat tracker. It's fine.
It's an ambush. I am here. As I'm
Welcome.
like panting like crazy.
Welcome to Glassholt. My name is Abelim. Come inside. You're the first to arrive. The others
First.
should be here shortly.
Others, I don't need anybody else.
Trust me, you will once I tell you everything you need to know. Come inside.
I'll just sort of give like an annoyed and follow him inside.
He takes you inside. There's a nice living room, and there's cookies on the table.
I
Oh.
immediately jump on top of the cookies and attempt to start fucking shoving them down my throat.
You do so. He gives you a look and says, "Well, that's what I expected." The others should be here within the next 2 to 3 days. Rest, relax, and we'll go over everything then.
As I'm like eating all the cookies, I'll like stop eating for a minute with like literally fistfuls of these cookies in my hands. After I heard what he said, then I'll just go back to eating.
And that's where we'll be ending this.
Okay. I did not get myself killed. I'm surprised.
Again, what I told you before is if you somehow got yourself killed in the first session, I would be shocked.
I certainly gave it my best effort.
Yeah, apparently. So, this is the end of the first prequel part to our main adventure, Legacy of Emmuran. Next time, join us as I take either Kyle or Allison, I don't know which one I'll be taking first, on their start of their quest. In between this and the start of the actual first session, Banpri will be level 2, so you are going to
Yay.
level up. as we are doing milestone level ups for this. And
Yay.
because I realized too late, I don't think I ever showed this to the audience. This is the official artwork of Banpri. It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. I love it.
Thanks goes to Akashix for their amazing commission. Does amazing work like always. And join us next time for the start of another adventurer's story. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye.